Hello and welcome everyone. Once again, this is Jeff Hooks. I forgot to hit record, so for those of you that are here live, pardon the repetitive nature of a few of these comments, but we're excited that you're with us this evening to learn about the VNI products, a little bit about our company, our products, and the science that's backing these products. We are, once again, we are a research and development wellness company that has created a very unique proprietary line of nutritional science products that are backed by patents and patent pending status, a number of the products, and backed by tremendous scientific and clinical validation. And so you're going to learn tonight about that, and you're going to learn about what these products do for you, do for your body. So if you're at a point in time in your life, like I know many people are, where the idea of improving your health, strengthening your immune system, if those are topics that are of interest, then you're going to love the information that we share this evening. And I'll tell you, we're in for a real treat. You're going to be learning that information from none other than Steve Kushner, our co-founder, our head of research and development. And so I'm going to start my screen share, Steve, real quick and cue up the PowerPoint presentation. And then I will officially get the introduction here. All right, start from the start. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to turn our presentation over once again to our co-founder, our head of research and development, Steve Kushner. Steve, thank you for joining us this evening. Take it away, sir.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you, Jeff, and excited to be with everyone tonight to talk about our products and our product line and give you some ideas on what it can do for you, what we've accomplished. And as you see this first slide here, that's our suite or family of products, which we like to present because it's complementary to each other. So you must all know this by now as consumers, we spend billions of dollars every year in these three categories: supplements, fitness, anti-aging, and don't forget weight loss is all part of that too. So go ahead. The obesity and chronic illness are still on the rise. If you think about the statistics that 50% of the country is overweight, 25 or 30% could be considered obese, and that's with all the supplements and exercise that we're doing. Go ahead. There are literally thousands of supplements on the market from which to choose. And the question, of course, is how do you know which one to take? It is a puzzle. And how do you know if not only are what you're taking is helping, but if you're not wasting your hard-earned money? So what is the most expensive nutritional supplement on the market? That's a good question. The obvious answer is not always the one that comes to mind. The real answer is the one that doesn't work, because you waste all that money and time and you get nothing out of it. So factors that can stop things from working include digestive impairment, generic low quality ingredients, which is common, not enough ingredients, which is also common, and probably one of the most important things is ingredients that do not get absorbed into the bloodstream. There's Bill, and there's myself, probably looking better days, dressed up nice. We were launched in January of 2014. And what made us very appealing for Bill and myself is we came at this from a background of biochemistry, formulation, research, publications. And so it was kind of odd to have two people get involved in wanting to start a company that was based on real products and science as opposed to just making money. So VNI does use premium quality ingredients to produce very high quality products. We absolutely have unique, exclusive, and proprietary formulas. We do not do Me Too products. We have first to market products. And of course, everything that we do is utilizing our advanced proteasome absorption technology. And probably just as unique as we're validated by published clinical studies, peer-reviewed journals, and you can find a lot of this information on www.vniscience.com, and that is strictly a site to see the science and the studies that back up all the things that we're doing, and it's growing. So here's about our credibility and product validation. We have a scientific advisory board with over 170 years worth of research experience. And that's pretty evident by the, again, literal hundreds of published research papers that are in peer-reviewed journals. And I should mention the reason it's important to say peer-reviewed is because Those publications don't go into print unless experts in the field read what we have and accept that. These aren't just something that get published just for the heck of it. So our scientific advisory board is Kenneth Blum, who's a PhD, Debashis Bakshi, a PhD, and his wife, Minashi Bakshi, who is also a PhD, and they're like machines with regard to research, development, and doing clinical studies. We're the only company to have 48 published clinical studies, and that's to date as we are growing with that. We have 4 patents, 2 patent pendings on our proprietary exclusive technologies that support finished products. So this is unprecedented in terms of scientific validation, and it's why we do have an absolute health advantage, and we're superior, and I would like to think, than almost any company out there. So there's another part about the validation and credibility. Every customer that uses VNI products can be absolutely assured that the products that they're using and promoting are made with the highest quality ingredients. They are backed by peer-reviewed science, and most importantly, they improve the health of others, and that's confirmed by actual case reports and product reviews, which are innumerable as far as what we're talking about with VNI. So the definition of optimal health. It is the body's inability to create and maintain an ideal biological environment. If cells cannot effectively use oxygen and water to make and manage energy and eliminate waste, it turns into something like a stagnant pond. The water's not moving and not oxygenating, it's contaminated, and the fish can't live. Go ahead.
Bear with me, partner.
That's fine. Stop.
Yeah, for some reason.
That's okay. So, oh, there we go. All right. I was going to mention too, and it'll be in this. Optimal health is the body's ability to create and maintain the ideal biological environment and to ensure optimal cellular structure, function, and the ability for cells to effectively use oxygen and water, to make energy, to manage that energy, to eliminate the waste that we all put off because of our energy metabolism. And it is like a perfectly clean and pure pond with healthy fish. The water is moving and well oxygenated to support life. And I will mention here too, when we talk about all these things, we're talking about supporting the body's ability to create ideal health at a cellular level so that it can fix itself and maintain itself. Proteasome technology. This is kind of what sets us apart, and all VNI products use the proteasome technology. It's proprietary exclusive SK713 SLP absorption capabilities, and that's a long name, but what it means is that our supplements were absorbed 100% of the time in 100% of the people tested. Our products restore the ability for cells to effectively use oxygen, water, and the ingredients to make energy, manage energy, and eliminate waste for optimal cellular structure and function. And we're back to remember that note about the most expensive product is the one that doesn't get in and doesn't work. We're on the opposite side of that. Our whole thing is about proving and performing that we can get ingredients into your system so your body can use them. The proteasome technology is rather unique, and it does mimic body fluid and cell membrane properties for optimal body usefulness, and it truly does resemble a cellular membrane. So we'll start with N-Sorb, which is our multi-enzyme complex. It is a proteasomed multi-enzyme complex, and I'll say right there, there is no such thing as a proteasomed multi-enzyme complex anywhere else in the marketplace to our knowledge. And we did a lot of research on this. It is the diet essential. It is a stable, acid-resistant multi-enzyme complex that is not activated in the higher pH of body tissues. I'm sorry, it is activated. I'm blocked here a little bit. I'll move this over. It is proprietary exclusive proteasomes for rapid and prolonged absorption. And we have a combination that is exclusively formulated for optimal metabolic, digestive, and immune support. We have a true enzyme complex that is all proteasomed, and there is no other proteasomed enzyme product on the market. And I'll mention real quickly, we did a study on this, and we had to do a lot of proving to even get them to accept the fact that we could accomplish what we said we could accomplish, which we have shown that we can do. We are peer-reviewed and published with clinical research validation. And again, to my knowledge, we have the only published study that shows that we can get enzymes into the system and make changes systemically for improving health. So here's some of the features and benefits of N-Sorb. It is safety and efficacy has been demonstrated in 2 published clinical case studies and a 3rd randomized double-blind placebo-controlled published clinical study. And you can find those references at VNI Science, and that's important to understand that, again, we're peer-reviewed. It's a placebo-controlled study. The enzymes are metabolically activated in the alkaline pH of the tissues inside the body on the other side of the GI tract. Again, something unique to us. N-Sorb has been shown to boost and strengthen metabolism and vitality. It supports digestion of proteins, fats, and carbohydrates. It also supports intestinal health and elimination. And it boosts immune competence and blood health. And all those things were seen in the study that we did. Okay, now we're getting to Protovite liquid nutrition, and this is our foundational product that is kind of at the basis of everything we do. It is absolutely rapidly absorbed liquid nutrition. It's patent pending. A study in JAMA, the Journal of the American Medical Association, states it appears prudent for all adults to take vitamin supplements. But digestive maladies are the most common disorder in our culture, and you just have to look at a drugstore shelf to know that. So again, the most expensive supplement is the one that doesn't work because it cannot get in. So you get impaired metabolism, which is a reduced ability to use oxygen and water, which easily are the 2 most important ingredients for life, and for cells to make energy, manage energy, and eliminate waste. This is the absolute primary feature of chronic degenerative disease and probably the starting point for that as well. So here's some of the features for Protovite. It is a VMP35 liquid multivitamin, mineral, and phytonutrient complex. It is extremely dense in nutrients. We use our proprietary exclusive proteasome technology, which creates truly an unprecedented rapid, and we're going to say that's less than 5 minutes as shown in the studies we've done, where the nutrients get into the system and we prolong that nutrient absorption as well. Taking the Protovite helps promote the cellular ability to effectively use oxygen and water. And we would like to call it liquid blood food. Think about the fact that if you can use oxygen and water properly, you can basically handle almost everything else with the right nutrition. We have a peer-reviewed and published scientific research, and that shows that Protovite restores hemoglobin to red blood cells in minutes. And by the way, I should also mention that it does that without having any iron in the product. It's because of the way all the nutrients and the proteasomes work to reestablish kind of a balance in the blood metabolism. And the life-changing benefits are certainly evidenced by the fact that we have an astonishingly high customer retention rate. We have had people on Protovite since we started, and they continue to use it on a daily basis and share it with others too. All right, now we're moving on to electrolytes. And electrolytes and fluids are mandatory for the proper function of the cells. The body is an amazing electrochemical organism, and electrolytes and the fluids that they're in are mandatory for the proper functioning of all cells, all tissues, and all organs in the body. Electrolytes are minerals that conduct electricity when dissolved. It's pretty simple. And many processes, if in fact not all processes in the body, rely on an electric current to function, and electrolytes in the form of minerals that you take in your system provide that charge. They are required for nerve and muscle function, to hydrate the body, to balance blood pH, to balance blood pressure, and to help rebuild damaged tissue, amongst other things. They are essential for regulating nerve and muscle function. So when you go out and you have a depletion of electrolytes and you get those muscle cramps, that's exactly what's happening. And you know exactly that you need electrolytes in order to get rid of those spasms and cramps. Here's what's interesting. Your body does not make a single mineral, can't do it. All those minerals must come from the diet. And this is one we're doing is we're introducing, and it's been out now with some pretty rave reviews, Performlite, which is our electrolyte and phytonutrient formula. And you can see on the left there that it comes in both a canister as well as a stick pack for an individual serving. It is absolutely more than just an electrolyte formula. It's rather interesting what it can do for the system. It's safe, it's complete, it's a comprehensive blend of electrolytes, including many from seawater. It's a very unique formula that can enhance energy and oxygen utilization without using stimulants. And I'll say that again, no stimulants are used, no caffeine, no other type of typical stimulants that you get when you take some of those other common products that end up causing some side effects, or they wear off, or your body gets used to them. We're using an expansive blend of botanical phytonutrient concentrates and extracts that are rich in antioxidants as well. And they, by the way, they happen to enhance immunity also. So here's some of the benefits of Performlite. It supports the structure and function of cells and body fluids, all of them. It promotes optimal fluid balance and hydration. It improves exercise performance. It reduces premature muscle fatigue and prevents muscle cramping. It actually supports muscle function as well. It can support digestive health all the time just because you need minerals for enzymes to work. And here's one of the real important things as well, is it helps maintain the correct acid-alkaline balance, otherwise known as pH of the blood, which allows us to better use oxygen, which again is the key foundational piece to all health. And think about the fact that, and I'll mention that the Performlite doesn't just provide electrolytes, as we mentioned, that phytonutrient blend. We're getting multiple benefits, creating a very synergistic formula, which is why we can get energy without having to use stimulants. And you see, by the way, it is available in a 30-day canister and a 15-day single-serve supply. So here is a list of the phytonutrients in Performlite. And we're not going to read all this, but we wanted to demonstrate that we're getting a lot of benefits from whole food concentrates. This is an incredibly important way to get nutrients into the system that are balanced by nature, proportioned by nature, and can give you a lot of things that you can't get in just a basic vitamin supplement. And by the way, there is no caffeine in that first ingredient. That is all providing other phytonutrients, polyphenols, etc., that are extremely strong antioxidants and help with oxygenation. So here's something that's very interesting. We're very proud of this, and I don't think you will find this for other companies. This is part of our scientific validation. I will say that with Dr. Bakchi and Bill Downs and a little bit of my help, we have been accepted for publication as a chapter in a book called Metal Toxicology Encyclopedia. This is not a magazine, this is a textbook. And the chapter's name is Development and Utilization of a Novel Protosomed Electrolyte and Phytochemical Formulation Technology to Restore Metabolic Homeostasis. We were accepted for publication on March 12th, and that book is in process of being printed. This book will actually be used for educating higher education people, college and other, in the field on metal toxicology, metal metabolism, and we're very excited to be able to have a chapter in there that specifically speaks about our technology and our formulation. Now we're on to brain reward for mental sharpness, and this is probably not, I would say easily, it's the most clinically studied product in VNI, but it's likely, from my experience, the most clinically studied supplement I've ever seen of all my years of being involved in this industry. We like to call it a patented course correction for your mind. You can see that there's patents in both US and EU, and the GARS kit also has a patent. And this sometimes is hard to accept, but 1 in 5 Americans will experience a mental health disorder. And that is quoted by the National Alliance on Mental Illness. Our bodies and our brains are overstressed, and think about what's going on lately in the world. That's an easy statement to accept. They were undernourished, not as healthy as they could be. It makes life much more challenging. And brain reward is a very effective reward deficiency neutral genomic solution that helps to rebalance the brain reward circuitry. And this has all been studied too. And as part of the brain reward program, we have the GARS test and DNA design precision nutrition, and that's the Restoragen line. And this is an excellent companion product. So the patented GARS test and Restoragen formulas represent a disruptive technological breakthrough in DNA design precision nutrition, and it helps to optimize the brain reward benefits. The VNI Restoragen products use only premium quality science-based ingredients to ensure the greatest beneficial effects. Each Restoragen formula is to be taken with brain reward in a 2 brain reward to 1 Restoragen ratio. And if you can't tell, you can see that before we go on to thione, you see all those bottles on the bottom. The reason we do the GARS test and we have these different formulas is everybody's a little different. So that GARS test is going to help determine what is the best complement to the brain reward. So we're truly upping the ability of these nutrients to help you because we're basing it on your own nutrigenomic needs. Okay, Jeff, now we go on to the thione. So Thione Extra is about anti-aging and immunity, and that's kind of a under-known product, for lack of a better term, in VNI because there's so much focus on the others. But Thione Extra is made with evidence-based premium quality nutraceuticals that nutritionally support DNA protection, the structure and function of blood vessels, antioxidant function. It is a great supplier of nutrients that help promote glutathione and SOD or superoxide dismutase function, a very important antioxidant, which then leads to better immune function. A positive nitrogen balance, which is basically how much protein is in your system that can support all those needs in your body. And it's extremely beneficial at promoting cellular detoxification, structure, function, stamina, and energy output. It also happens to help mental clarity based on all those other factors that naturally are going to help brain function. It is an anti-aging and life extension supplement. And I'll mention too, as we go to the last point, that it gives life-changing benefits. And again, there's a very high customer rate on the people that take that. So one of our esteemed leaders of our partners had sent me a note saying that she was looking to take a supplement that might help her skin a little bit better in terms of protecting it from aging, helping get rid of maybe some signs of aging. And she asked me to take a look at the supplement, which I did, and it was fine. It was okay. There were some good aspects to it, but she said, is there any way that the thione might be better than that? And I hadn't thought about that before, but I looked through the formula and compared the two, and I said, actually, the thione's far superior to this other supplement because a lot of the things that affect skin from a beauty cosmetic point of view are free radicals, oxidizing functions, things that break down, cause cross-linking, make skin look older. And that's exactly what thione is there to help your body combat. So I mentioned to her that I thought the thione would be a much better product to take to help promote beauty and support skin from the inside out. And I'm glad she asked me that question because I hadn't thought about that, because there is a new wave of things moving towards using supplements to help skin care and beauty without just slathering something on your skin. So thione actually is a really good supplement for that as well.
All right. Thank you, Steve.
And Jeff, I want to mention one other quick thing, and then I'll turn it back over to you.
Sir.
There is a theme going here, and I thought about this the last 2 days as we're looking to do some studies on performance. We have our Perform Light now. If you think about it, every single one of our supplements is scientifically backed using great ingredients, and it's all to improve performance of your body, your mind, your bloodstream, your digestive system, your detoxification system. So I think that's what makes us unique as well, is we know that we can support the body's overall system in the different functions. And our goal is to support that and improve the performance of all those functions so that your body can heal itself. And you'll hear it more and more over the next several months, us talking about improving performance. So I just wanted to mention that, Jeff, because I think it's important to keep that in mind.
Absolutely. And Steve, thank you so much as always. Thank you for your visionary leadership. Thank you for these amazing products that you and Bill have created, not only for the current VNI community, but for the world as we continue to take these products and this brand around the world. So again, thank you so much. I appreciate
it. And thanks for having me on tonight, Jeff. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Thank you. So folks, let me share this with you. I'm a businessman. I'm the president and COO of VNI, and I'm around brilliant scientists like Steve and like Bill Downs and like Dr. Bacci and Dr. Blum. And what's interesting is, and for our guests, I really always like to share this, you don't have to necessarily understand the science to benefit from the science. In other words, our bodies know what to do. Our bodies know how to respond to nutrition that gets in. And that's exciting. My protocol, I'm a product of these products, almost every single one of them. In fact, every day, first thing in the morning, I take my Protovite on an empty stomach, 1 ounce. It tastes great, simple, convenient, complete, gives your body cellular nutrition. It's a great way to start the day. Right after I take my Protovite, I take my Brain Reward. And you heard the benefits. You heard the benefits backed by clinical studies. Dopamine sensitivity, that regulates cravings, enhanced focus, concentration, cognition, stress management, energy, mood elevation, mental sharpness. How many people, and I'm raising my hand, are interested in those, again, particularly in today's environment? So I take my Brain Reward, and then my Restoragen formula for my DNA, for my brain, is the Equigen. So I take these right after I take my Protovite, and then I'm set. Then usually mid-morning, late morning, or in the afternoon, sometimes both, I take my Performalite. And again, this is our newest product, as Steve shared. It tastes great. I encourage you to get back to the partner that invited you and try the products, of course, that interest you. You've got to try the Performalite. This is a game changer product. Promotes energy, hydration, proper pH, strength, endurance, recovery, and boosts the immune system. This is an amazing product. So I basically take the Performalite once or twice a day as needed. And then at night, right before I go to bed, the protocol is very simple. The science is complex. All the ingredients and all the things that our amazing team have put together in each of these formulas is complex. But as a consumer, for you and me, it's easy to take the product. I take the N-Sorb right before I go to bed. And it tastes great. It's very simple, and I'm done. So that's my daily protocol. You can engage with one or all of these products. And the wonderful thing about it is these products are engineered to impact the body, and as Steve mentioned in some of his closing comments, in a different way. Brain food, cellular food, metabolism, blood health, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So just really excited to have the opportunity again to share these products with you. Where do we go from here? Well, we want to invite you, of course, for many reasons. Please get back to the partner that invited you to learn about the VNI products. Get your questions answered. We certainly want to roll out the red carpet. You can engage as a customer and order whatever you want. But we want to make you aware of a program called our Preferred Customer Program. And our Preferred Customer Program is when you decide to set up a subscription, a convenient subscription to engage with the products. And let me kind of share with you how that works. When you engage with a subscription, so that means you basically choose whatever product you want for yourself and your family, and whatever day you want that order to process. When you do that, immediately you save money. You're paying wholesale prices, so that's a savings of 20 to 25% across the board on all of our products. You never have to worry about running out of products. You have the benefit and the convenience of having the product shipped to your doorstep at the date that you choose. You're in complete control. Okay, so you can increase, decrease your order. You can cancel your order at any time. And finally, we have a subscription rewards program that allows you to earn additional discounts off of the wholesale price and discounts off of shipping to include up to and including free shipping. So make sure you take a close look at the preferred customer program. Well over 95% of our customers are preferred customers for these reasons that we're mentioning here. And then finally, as we wrap up, I want to make you aware of a promotion that we've got going on. In fact, it ends the end of this month, the end of June. And that is our immunity pack, the V&I Complete Immunity Pack. Good Health starts today, as you see there. And that gives you one of our 30-ounce bottles of Protovite, a 30-day supply of Brain Reward, 30-day supply of N-Sorb, 30-day supply of Thione Extra that Steve was just sharing. And also you get some additional free products with the N-Sorb. There's some deep discounts built into the immunity pack. Retail value, as you see there, is $395. As a preferred customer, $280.33, or a savings of over $114. So that's the immunity pack. It's an option. It's just an option, but we're having a great response on that, and that's something we wanted to make sure you were aware of. So, folks, that's it. We want to thank you again for investing some of your Tuesday evening. We want to be a part of your life, candidly. We'd love for you to be a customer, a preferred customer, and we're focused on, that's our mission statement, what that you see right there. Our mission statement is assisting people or helping people become beacons of health, hope, and abundance. And we would like to do that for you if you give us the opportunity. We want to encourage you to pick whatever products you want to start with. Give them 90 to 120 days. From my own experience, give your body a chance to respond at a cellular level to nutrition that gets in, and you'll be glad you did. So again, thank you so much to our co-founder and head of research and development, Steve Kushner. Thank you so much to all of you, whether you're listening to this live or via the recording. And we hope you have a great evening. Take care and God bless. Bye-bye.